it's day 80 for the Savasannahyoga January challenge, and if you haven't already, pause here, go back to day 13, and we will then come back to here where we will add on everything we've learned since the last yin session, so the grounding bit, the start of igniting, and we'll add the next bit of igniting on. So pause here, go back to day 13. So make sure you've got your block with you, and then we will go for the beginning of grounding. So come to the front of your mat, inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. No. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Or as I've said the last 2 days, go straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg for warrior one on the right side, come up. Mat is still super slippy. Breathe here. Exhale, warrior two. Triangle, straighten the front leg. Bring your stance in. Lean forward and down. If you've got the flexibility, you can place your hand underneath the heel, lift up. And come up to standing. Turn the feet towards the side of the mat, wide leg forward fold. I'm going to attempt to demonstrate the tripod, wide leg forward, wide tripod headstand today. If you wish to go for it, so if I fall, it's all good. So you come into a wide leg forward fold, and then the hands, tripod, so it's your 1, your 2, 3. So head, hand, head comes down, legs, ooh, up. And then back out and down. But only try it if you're comfortable with headstands. And then come back up to standing. Ooh. Front face forward folds. Both feet face towards the front of the mat. Grab the elbows. And exhale, forward fold. Your legs are probably killing you now, having done this all the time, so just breathe with it. Grab the block for twisted triangle. We're going through these ones quite quickly now, because if you're doing them every day, you're going to get quite uncomfortable. So we'll just breathe for a moment or two. And then hands down towards the mat. I'm going to go into child's pose. You do what you need to do. We'll get back to downward facing dog. Everyone in downward facing dog, wherever you are. I'll turn, and then we're in warrior one on the left side. Left foot comes through, warrior one. Left foot. Open out, warrior two. Deep stance, fingertips activated. Straighten the left leg, bring the right leg in, triangle. Grab a block again if you need it. If you've got the flexibility, place the fingertips behind the foot. Come up again. Wide leg forward fold. Hands to hips, big breath in. Roll the shoulders down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come up to standing, front leg forward fold. Again, get both feet facing the back of the mat. Grab the elbows, roll the shoulders down, forward fold. As I said the other day, I have to spread my toes for this. Does it work for you? And And then your block for twisted triangle. Come up onto the body. Again, play around with your stance. Right hand down, left arm up. And then hands to the ground. I'm going to pause in child's pose for a moment. You can go through chaturanga, up dog, down dog, or join me. Everyone in downward, not downward facing dog. In high plank or on your knees into igniting. Lower for 5. I'm going to show you high plank today. So lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flop on the mat. Enjoy it. Enjoy the pause, the rest. I catch my breath. And set yourself up for locust. Locust and bow. So if you know bow didn't work for you yesterday, just go for locust 4 times. Set yourself up, hands to the side, fingers activated. Inhale, lift. Again, gaze down towards the mat, not up. Gaze down. And lower. Repeat again. Your next big inhale, lift your body up. Squeeze the thighs in and release. So you can carry on with locust 2 more times, or you can grab the feet, bend the knees, grab the ankles for bow. Squeeze the thighs in on an inhale, lift up. Roll the shoulders back, gaze towards the mat. And release, let the knees down, wiggle the hips. Maybe windscreen the legs. And repeat. Bend the knees, grab the feet, flex the feet, press them up into the ceiling and inhale, lift. And release. Well done everyone. Again, move the hips, move the knees. Feel the heart beating into the mat. Place your hands flat onto the mat by your shoulders. Inhale, inhale, upward facing dog. Pause here, bend the elbows round, down. And then push back onto child's pose and come into your knees for camel. Up onto your knees, tuck your toes underneath. Again, we will repeat to camel twice. So your hands come down towards your lower spine. You roll your shoulders back and then just gaze up. So this could be the start. Breathe here. Or if you've got the flexibility, you're pushing your heart up. So you're going heart up. And as your heart goes up towards the ceiling, your back bends. If you can, you grab your ankles, heels. Again, your gaze can be most comfortable. So it could just be straight in front of you. You could gaze up, you could gaze back, but you'll know what works for you. And release. Gently and slowly come out into child's pose, but a gentle child's pose. So I just place my head on the mat, hands just down by my side of my head. And come back up to camel. So you can repeat what you did, you maybe go a bit further, or maybe just loosen a bit. I'm just going to do a basic one. You want to go further, you can press your feet down onto the floor and grab your heels. But we always start with our hands on our lower spine. Lift the heart up, lift the heart up. And then if you can, you reach back. And child's pose again. This time, arms out in front of you, lengthen the spine. Into downward facing dog. Curl the toes under. Now here we're coming onto our back, so you have a few options. You can go on your knees, you can swing around onto your back, or if you want a challenging transition, you bring your right foot forward, left foot forward, cross the legs, and down onto the mat. myself up for bridge. Now I like this block. This is a great size block for a restorative bridge. It's what I did yesterday. So you've got a few choices. You can go for just a restorative bridge, or I'll show you the other ones. The first one, place it under your lower spine, knees parallel to each other facing up towards the ceiling. You can stay here if you're not feeling it. Or you can I like to bring my heels in and touch them with my fingers ever so gently so I know I'm at the right space. Bum goes down, press your palms into the mat, spread the toes, place them down. And on an inhale, lift the hips up. So your sitting bones are going out through your legs and up towards the ceiling. So this could be enough for you and you just hold it. Or you can go roll the shoulders underneath and clasp the hands. Push the shoulders, push the hips up further. Again, squeeze the legs in. And this could be it. Or you could lift on an inhale and lower on an exhale. So inhale, lift, exhale, lower. But don't touch the ground. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. And here just bring the knees in for a moment, rock side to side. Place the feet back down on the mat. I'd like you to repeat bridge. If that was challenging enough, then you can stay there. Maybe go for a lift up or inhale, exhale. If you'd like a deeper challenge, wheel pose. So we come, bring our hands behind our heads, coming up into our heads. Now this could be enough and you could stay here. But if you can come up onto your arms, push the weight forward, wheel. And lower gently to the mat when you are ready. Traditionally it's 5 breaths, but I don't think I can talk in wheel. And then bring the knees in. So everyone now, wherever you are, bring your knees in, rock your hips side to side. And then happy baby. Love happy baby. You grab your choices, you can grab underneath your legs. Feet are always flexed up towards the ceiling. So this might be happy baby. You always make sure your lower spine is on the mat and your feet are pushing up. So again, it's the ground down, lift up. If you've got the flexibility, your elbows go in the center of your knees and your feet, you grab your hands, grab your feet with your hands on the outside. Breathe here. You can rock side to side or stay with stillness. Feel the pushing into the mat with your hips and then lifting up with your feet. And release the legs into Supta Konasana. We know this. Toes together, knees apart. Don't close the eyes, keep them open. Just pause here. This is where we're going to end today, so let's just get onto the mat for Shavasana. Hard work's over. Well done, everyone. Rolling down. I'm going to go in full Shavasana, legs wide, arms up. And absolute stillness. If you find that actually after doing all the igniting and the stability moves, you might find that your body's more awake, and that's okay. Let the body go through the body parts and just soften them down. So start with the feet, soften the legs, soften, move up through the body. And then find movement. I'm just going to wiggle my fingers and toes. Bring the knees in, stretch out. Roll to one side. Come up to a comfortable seat. Congratulate yourself for making this far. Well done. Hands to palms together, thumbs to forehead, namaste. Well done everyone, great job. I'll see you again tomorrow.